There is new video tonight of a defiant Donald Trump testifying under oath. It comes as the former president, now Florida resident, faces growing pressure from multiple investigations. The video was released today by New York Attorney General Tish James, who deposed Trump during her civil investigation into the Trump Organization's business practices last year.
Anything you say in this examination may be used in a civil proceeding, and that can include a civil enforcement proceeding or a criminal action. Do you understand that?
I think.
Is that a yes?
I don't know what I did wrong, but the answer is yes, I do understand.
The former president went on to plead the Fifth more than 400 times over the course of 4 hours.
Anyone in my position not taking the Fifth Amendment would be a fool, an absolute fool. I respectfully decline to answer the questions under the rights and privileges afforded to every citizen under the United States Constitution. This will be my answer to any further questions.
The 2019 Statement of Financial Condition contained false and misleading valuations and statements. Is that correct?
Same answer.
You knew at the time it was finalized that the year 2019 Statement of Financial Condition contained false and misleading statements. Is that correct?
Same answer.
In preparing the 2019 Statement of Financial Condition, Mr. Weisselberg and Mr. McConney worked at your direction and followed your instructions to inflate asset valuations on the Statement of Financial Condition by employing false and misleading assumptions. Is that correct?
Same answer.
A fool. That is a whole lot different than what Trump said in the past over and over when he attacked people who pleaded the Fifth. Well, for fact's sake, Donald Trump, you did it yourself, and so did a whole bunch of your closest friends and allies. Guess when? The January 6th investigation.
You see, the mob takes the Fifth. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment?
Well, I respectfully decline to answer your question on the basis of the Fifth Amendment.
Did the Trump legal team ask you to prepare a memorandum regarding the vice president's role in the counting of electoral votes at the joint session of Congress on January 6, 2021, and declare that the president had been reelected?
General Flynn, do you believe in the peaceful transition of power in the United States of America?
The Fifth.
We knew Michael Flynn was going to be in that montage. Donald Trump is also facing cash flow problems as he tries to get back into the White House. NBC News reports he is struggling to raise money for 2024 and is now revamping his fundraising operation. Meanwhile, Speaker Kevin McCarthy is preparing for his first one-on-one sit-down with President Biden tomorrow. They're expected to talk about the GOP's demands for spending cuts in exchange for raising the debt ceiling. But here's the problem. They still haven't made it clear what they want cut.
The president has said he's going to put his budget forward on March 9th, and he's going to ask Speaker McCarthy to put his plan on the table.
We're also following new developments in the Biden classified documents investigation. NBC News reporting the FBI searched Biden's D.C. office back in November after his lawyers first discovered classified documents there earlier that month. No warrant was involved, and we do not know the exact date of the search or if any classified documents were discovered.